Welcome back to On the Workbench, where we've got a brand new project we're going to start working on. I actually had this stuffed away back in the closet. I didn't even realize I had it, to be honest with you. It's a model kit. It's Starscream. It's Transformers. I guess basically it's what do you call this? A Gundam, I guess. A Gundam in the shape of a Transformer Starscream. It looks like I've always wanted to do a Gundam. I'm an 80s kid. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Loving Transformers. I remember buying this kit. I think I bought it years ago. I kind of forgot I had it, so I thought we'd build it together. Now, I do want to say there is one thing I did before we got started. I've actually opened everything up, and I went ahead and painted all the pieces. Basically, I sprayed all the pieces, so everything red, silver, blue. In fact, I can show you the paints that I use, and I hope there's a community of Gundam builders, and I'm probably going to make them very angry as I build this, starting with the paints I have used to give a coat to the plastic pieces. I didn't want to leave them just bare plastic. I wanted to give them some paint. So I used the paint I had. So the red, I actually used some Duplicolor Perfect Match. This is touch-up paint for vehicles. What color actually is this? It's a Ford color. I'm not sure exactly what color it is, but it's an original Ford color. It's basically red with a little bit of flake in it. I think it looks pretty nice for the red. I had some Tamiya aluminum for the silver pieces. I thought that would look pretty good. I had this sitting around, so I used that to paint all the silver pieces. And then I used some more of the Duplicolor Perfect Match. This is actually a Honda color, I guess. A blue. Again, it's a little bit darker blue, maybe than what Starscream really is, but it's a blue with a bit of flake in it. Looks, I think, pretty good. I guess I should hold it on screen where you guys can see it. Anyway, so this is the blue I was using, and then probably the most controversial for the black pieces, or at least the dark pieces, I had this sitting out there. The only black I had on my shelf of spray paint was this Behr Premium Black Matte. I kind of like the matte in contrast to the flake stuff. I think that'll look pretty nice. It does say adheres to wood, metal, plastic, and more. So I think we should have, and so far it appears we have good adherence, but it made a pretty good finish too. It's a nice smooth finish. Anyways, and then there's some other pieces that I left unpainted because I think this figure is going to be able to articulate, and I think these are all the little ball joints and whatnot. I think. I've never actually built a Gundam, but that's what they look like to me. So I've left them unpainted just so there wasn't that extra thickness of the paint in those joints. All right, anyway, so I'm gonna put, I don't know how I'm gonna organize this. I guess I'll just throw them all back in the box, and I'll set the box to the side. Yeah, and I only painted one side. We'll see how this all works out as far as the paint goes. I do plan on doing probably a little weathering and stuff of that sort to this as we go. So I didn't want the paint to be perfect, but it actually, I tell you what, these finishes, this Duplicolor stuff really makes a good finish. It really does. Anyways, let me move this to the side. Throw that out there. Let's get the instruction manual out. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these Gundam instruction manuals, but it can be pretty overwhelming when you first open it up. So I guess basically like anything else, you just bite off one piece at a time here. We'll just start with one. Oh, I do want to mention this also will probably anger all the Gundam builders. I've got probably a $1.50 pair of snippers. I know there's I can't remember the brand. There's a popular pair of snippers out there for Gundam builders that things like $50. Well, mine I'm pretty sure I picked up at the dollar store. I'm not sure. But I think they'll do the job. We'll find out. What do I need first? So I need F, which is going to be a silver piece. I think what I'm going to do is kind of separate out the different color pieces. But I need F9 and F3. Where are we going to be at? Let's see. Here is F9. There is only one F9, right? Yeah. So F9 and F3. No, that's very different than what I see here. Oh, is this even the L? That's because this is the B. Okay, so I need to find the sheet that is labeled F. Here it is. So this is F. Okay, they're actually labeled here. In case you're building along at home, they're labeled right up here at the top. Now I need 9. This is 9. In fact, they put you They put a little line under the 9 so you don't confuse it with 6. Now I'm going to go ahead and snip this. I know there's a lot of folks cringing at home right now. I'm sure I'm not doing this how I should be. But I'm going to go ahead and pop them off. F9 and F3. Where this is 3 right here. And again, I'm going to, at least I'm not twisting them off. I remember when I was a kid, when I would build models, you just twist them off and then it'd leave a big divot in your piece. But I didn't care when I was a kid. I just wanted to get the things built. All right, let's get F3 off of here. Okay, now this one did definitely leave. Let me see if I can clip it a little closer. It's the best way to come at this. Let's go this way. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's just go to the old X-Acto blade and let's see if we can not cut our fingers off while doing this. Yep, nice. I'm just going to trim these down. And I am cutting off a little bit of the paint. I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue. I just wanted to get them pre-painted for you guys so we didn't waste time doing that here while on the bench. That one's good. So it is going to leave a little spot of paint missing. Hopefully we can kind of go in and, I don't know, hide it. Use some weathering to hide the little spots. I'll show you here in a second once I cut this one off what I'm talking about. Get it smooth, but you can see, maybe you can't see, a little bit of the paint removed off there, but that's okay. Now also with these Gundams, or at least this kit, apparently you don't need any glue. In fact, you could build this whole kit because everything was molded to the correct color. You could build this whole kit with no paint, no glue, no anything, but it also doesn't require glue. So we'll see how true that is. So it looks like we put F9 onto F3, like so. Yeah, you can definitely see where we lost the paint there. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you. So you can see it. Hopefully you can see that there's a loss of paint there where it was attached, but I think that'll be okay. We'll see how that works out. Okay, now I need what in the world? Oh, D2. I think that's these unpainted pieces, right? Yeah, D, but it says 2-3. What is that? I'm not exactly sure. We got D. Oh, I see. So we have a D1. We have a D1 sprue. Where's the other one? This, I bet $100 is a D2. Yeah, so we have a D2 sprue. So we need, where am I at? For this piece, I need D2 3. Okay, got it. Figuring out how this works. Now where am I? Okay, right here. You go and clip these off. So that's D2 3. I'm gonna kind of set it right here on the instructions so I don't forget what's what. So that's D2 3, and we need D1 7. So this is the D1 sheet. Where is 7? Here, let me double check that does look correct. D1 7, and again, I think these are kind of like internal pieces. I don't know how to say that. So that's D1 7, kind of joint pieces, or pieces that make the joints, I should say. And then I need F7, and then we just have F, I believe. Yeah, F7. Where are you, F7? There's 6, 7 here. I guess, yeah, that looks correct. Yeah, these pieces are also just a little bit softer, almost, I don't want to call them, they're not rubber, but they're softer, where these pieces are definitely hard plastic. Like you can really hear the clip when I clip them. The D1 and D2 sheets, they are definitely a softer plastic. Let's clean this up a little bit. I could probably just use a little sandpaper to do this also, but this is the much faster way to do it. I could use a little sanding stick, but then I'd lose a lot more paint. But let's go ahead now. It looks like D3. I tell you what, these things are absolutely tiny. D3 goes, and you got to look at how it's oriented. Let me lift this up so you guys can see. I mean, there is definitely ways that these things have to be oriented. So pay attention. If you're building this at home, pay attention to that. This piece sits this way. This piece goes forward like so. Now, where are they telling me to put this? They don't really show you. Oh, I see. It goes right up by looking at the next step, it looks like it goes right up front here. Yeah, they don't really show, like they don't have an arrow pointing for where to put it. Now, which way it goes? Wow, this is some tiny stuff. Yeah, it just pops in right there. I'm pretty sure. This one, oh my goodness, how does this orient? I think like this. And where does it go? I kind of wish they'd give a little more direction as to actually where to place it. Or does it go, you know what, it might go, no, it has to go this way. I'm confused. I tell you what, let's look, it's gonna fit into this top piece. Oh, I see, I think this is gonna be the ball joint. If you can see, there's a little divot or a little hole right there. There's a hole in the foot. I think this has to go in here. Yep. Like that, and then that's going to give us our little ball joint. I'm pretty sure this is a foot. It looks like a foot, but I think whatever this is, it's going to give us. It might be a shoulder. I really don't even know what we're making here. Anyways, but that's going to be a ball joint there. So that's, yeah, you got to kind of really pay attention. And then this goes on the bottom. I'm sure once you build quite a few of these, they become, like you figure them out. Like I would probably instantly know what that piece was and where it should go and how it should work. But like I said, this is the first one I've ever built, so we're learning along as we go. Now we need E8 and E7. There's only one red sprue, so this has to be it. But let me double check. E, yes. So E8. Where are you at E8? Here's E8 right here. Go ahead and clip E8 off of here. And then what was the other one I just said? E7, which I think is right next door. Yeah, it's right here. So we'll clip off E7. Whoops, I didn't get that one. Come on. Oh, there's one on this side. I didn't even notice. So we'll cut that loose. I'm sure if I had that really nice pair of clippers, it would just clip them nice and clean. I might, if we end up doing more of these, I might look into picking those up. I don't really like spending that kind of money on, I mean, $50 isn't, it's $50. As far as like a tool, like a mechanic's tool, $50 isn't that much, but for a little pair of clippers, it seems a little excessive. But I mean, let's be honest, we spend $50 on tools. I'll spend $50 on a set of pliers, you know. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's see if I can clean up this one. But I think it would save a lot of time, especially if they clip nice and smooth right from the go. In other words, I wouldn't have to do this step as much. It sure would save a lot of time. Good enough. Okay, now. And I goofed up already. Which one is which? I think this. Oh boy. Okay, they're kind of the same piece, but opposites of each other, so they have to go this way. No, they actually go this way. That's correct. So this way, and I have no idea where it's even, where? See, they don't even show me. Let me show you guys. They show the pieces. Okay, we got this that we put together. You got two pieces. Okay. Where do they go? So I have to literally look, I've kind of looked down here at this step, a couple steps ahead, and I can see, they go on the sides here apparently. But you think there would be an arrow or something to let us know where that goes? So let's see, let me make sure we've got this the right way again. This one I think is gonna go on this side, and it looks like it goes here. Yeah, they kind of push on these little tabs on the side here, apparently. Like that, yeah. I'm gonna go with it. I think that's right. I mean, it's hard to really know. Okay, let's move on to step 4. And what do we have here? We've got C1-5. What is there? Okay, so there's, are these that's C2. Set that up there. Try to separate these colors out a little bit. That's C2. What did I need? C1. That's a C2. And this is C1-5. I think these two steps look like the exact same thing, just opposite each other. So I'm going to kind of do them at the same time. So we got C1-5. Where are you at, C1-5? Here you are, C15. And then I'll go ahead and clip C16 also while I'm here. And we'll knock both of these out at the same time. All right. Yeah, right here. C16. All right, that's got, oh, I should go, that's C16, this is C15. And then we've got E10 and E9. Put all the black pieces up there. What do we have? What did I say? E10. Where is E10? Where you at, E10? I know you have to be on here somewhere. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Here we go. What is this? Okay, so it cuts here. This is E10, which goes with this one, and this is E9. Double check, yeah, E9. It goes with that one over there. Okay, good. Let's clean these up a little bit. Again, we've got these just a little bit we need to clean up here. Not too bad. I think this one, let's check this shoulder. Again, these figures, they articulate, so I don't want anything binding them up. I'm gonna try to clean them up real well. There. Some of these I probably shouldn't have painted. I have no idea. It's probably gonna cause some binding issues. But anyways, let's see. So this orients. How did I mix these up? Because that's that piece. I know yeah, whatever. That goes this way. This goes like this, and I guess in here, yeah. All right, let's see if we can make this fit. Come on. Yeah, see, this is where the paint was probably a bad idea. It's fitting very tightly. There we go. This one goes this way, and the flat side goes that way. I'll show these to you so you can see what I'm talking about once I get them. Yep, yeah, so maybe wait. Well, I wouldn't say, well, again, know what you're doing. I probably should take these pieces off, knowing that that's how these would fit before I painted them. Kind of like if you're doing a powder coating job or something, you would tape off the holes or the threads. This is very crooked. I think it's supposed to be straight, and it's very tight. Do I have... Let me see if I have a pair of small pliers. I think I might in here. I've got a toolbox down here by my feet. Hold on just a second, guys. Do I have pliers? I do not. But you know, I need to turn this, and it's very tight. I might have to, I wonder if I can use my brush. Slide it through like this. See if I can break my brush. Oh, that turned it. There we go. That worked. So I can show you what I'm doing. There's a hole through this. And the instructions show it as being flat or perpendicular to this other piece, so I can use my brush to kind of turn it into where I need it to be. Close, pretty close at least. There we go. But anyways, you can see the orientation of these tiny pieces. It's ridiculous. All right. So now we take this that we did before. We've got this guy, and it is going to go, yeah, it's going to go right in this little socket, I guess you would call it here. You know what? I think this is I think that's actually the body. Okay, this is where the orientation is going to be a problem. Okay. All right, let's see. It does go like this. There we go. All of this is going to fit very tightly because of the paint, but I think it should loosen up after you kind of use it a little bit. I think I'm just going to pull that off, just mainly because it fell off. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to advise again, do not pre-paint these, or if you do, like I said, tape off all the little spots where things would fit like this. There we go. God, I just took a little finger strength. How did this go back on here? Like this? Oh, well, that's wonderful. So I can't get this back on now, so I've now got to try to remove that. This could be This could be a chore. I thought I goofed that one up. So make sure you do these in the correct order. I might have to go get a little pair of pliers, I'm afraid. Let's see. Yeah, let me pause here just a second, and I'm gonna go get a pair of pliers. All right, I'm back with a pair of pliers. Let me show you a little better what just happened here. So I thought I could put this piece in with this unattached. It'd be a lot easier. The problem is, let's see if I can show you. This tab here has to slide in behind this black piece. So now that is not possible. So now I need to try to get that back off. Oh, and it was fitting tight. Hopefully this pair of pliers will do the job. I don't want to break anything or mar anything up too bad. Come on. It is a really tight fit. As you can see, this is a really goofed this one. So don't follow the instructions in order. Otherwise, you'll probably end up in the same situation. What's going to be the easiest way to get this off of here? Come on. Are you going? I think that's getting it. It's just, I don't want to mar this plastic up too bad. Wow, this is really fitting tight. I've got me a problem. Let me see if I can use this to try to wedge it a little bit without removing a finger. I think I just got it. Okay, good. Now, let's do this the correct way, which is this on first, and then this on, which way does it go again? Goes this way, and let's put this on second. Nope, don't come off on me again. Don't do that. All right. There we go. Oh, I just heard it pop even. There we go. Okay, so I think we are good. I think that's how that goes. Wow, if this is step 6 of however many I see 60 some odd steps. We're already having this much trouble. This could go. This could be a long one, guys. Let's see. All right, so let's set that back there. Now what we need is C19 and C110. What were my? Are those the black pieces? Yeah, C19. Is that this? Yeah, it looks like it. I think that's correct. So C19. Let me carefully pop these off. And so I'm going to try to lay these out. That's C1. Let me double check. That's 9. And then where's 10? How did I just lose 10? Here's 10. So again, I'm going to set these on the instructions so I don't lose which piece is which, because they look a lot alike. This is 10, which is on this side. Okay, so now we need E2. Where are you at? Here's E2. All right. And E2 is going to go over with this one. E3 goes the opposite side. Let me snip it off real quick. It goes on this opposite side. Now these I definitely want to clean up a little bit. Let's see. Just trying to very carefully just remove the little bit of extra plastic from the sprues where we clipped them off the sprues here. And there's 3 points. On these particular pieces, there's 3 points of where they were connected. Now keep that one over there so I don't get them mixed up. And I know which one goes where. All right, I think that's okay. And here's the 3rd point of contact we had. Okay. Okay, just want to get it cleaned up nice like that. Now, how are these? It goes this way and this way. And then these are just going to fit. These probably only fit. Oh, yeah, they do. They have there's like a little L-shaped tab, so they can only go one. They only fit one way, which is nice, which is this way. And you got to kind of get in there and push them in. Maybe I can push them. Let me use the back end of my paintbrush here. Make sure that's all the way in. And then same thing with this one. Again, it only orients one way, so it has to go like that. Let's use the back end. Yeah, you can feel it kind of really fit in there. There we go. Yeah. All right, so this one's this side. Which way? It goes like this, I think. And then I'm assuming they kind of cover this. I have to assume. Yeah, let's see, like so. There we go. And that's kind of encapsulates this. I believe this is going to be the shoulder. I believe that's going to be our shoulder joint there. I think. Yeah, it has to be because that's kind of the chest or breastplates. This goes like this. There we go. And now we've just completely encapsulated our shoulder joint there, or at least this side of the shoulder joint, the torso side of the shoulder joint. All right, cool. And it actually looks pretty good. You can see these. I was just trying to see if we can see any of the spots that we had to take some material away. You kind of see right there. I'm curious once we put everything else together if that's going to disappear for us. Smooth them out a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, there's that. There's that. I guess we'll just set it up here. What do we have next here? F12, F11, F8. Weren't these the Fs? Yeah, here's the Fs. So I need F12 and F11, which are here. Again, this one, first one I'm clipping is F12. Where do they clip? I guess here. All right, this is F12. See if I can get in here and get it. There we go. F12 is actually on this side, and then F11, as far as the instructions are concerned, it's on that side. And then F11 is on this side. And then we have an F8, which has to be on the same, yeah, F8 is here. Where does that, yeah, okay, it's gonna clip right here. Kind of have to double check the shape of the piece because it's hard, sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell where to actually clip them off at. What is part of the piece and what is part of the sprue. That makes sense. All right, so I think this is okay. And let me clean this up a little bit. I think we had some, yeah, here we go. Clean this up here just a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win any of the, Gundam contests with this build here by any means. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe might turn out all right. We'll have to see. Just take our time here a little bit and see how it works out. So this, how does this orient? It goes, please don't tell me I just mixed these up. No, it does. It goes this way. And then we've got this guy that fits in here. Here? I'm confused. Oh, what am I doing? It goes this way. Yeah, okay, this way, and I just lost a piece. Here it is. This goes here. I think that sticks out. Again, if you're building at home, I believe that's going to stick out the back side. Just looking at, you have to kind of look at steps forward to figure out how it actually fits together. They don't make it too clear. And then this one is going to go there. I'm pretty sure that's how that ends up. We'll find out in steps to come, I suppose. Now we have, oh, these are those clear pieces. We have some clear pieces. What did I do with the clear? Oh, here they are. Yeah, we've got some yellow clear pieces. Oh, look, check this out. I didn't even notice this. I didn't paint that. So this is a yellow, wow, that's pretty cool. So this is a formed clear yellow sprue of pieces and with a red. Can y'all see that? We're not about to use this piece, but I just happened to notice. So there's literally a different color molded into this sprue. That's pretty, I've never seen that before in a model kit. I don't know if that's a normal Gundam thing, like you see that a lot. But anyways, we need these yellow pieces. We need D3, what is this guy? 5, which is this one. D3, 5. That's that guy right here. D3, 4 is this one. These are seriously tiny pieces. Okay, this is 4. Oh, I missed something. Oh, there it is. 4 is here, and then we have 2 and 3. And I better keep these correctly oriented because they look exactly alike, but they go on opposite sides, so I have a funny feeling they are different. So 2 2 goes over here, and 3 goes on. I'm gonna put it way over here so I don't mix it up. And that is all the yellow piece is all that's left. That little red guy left on that sprue. So let's see. Do these have to go in a certain order? I have a feeling they probably do. I think I'm gonna go with this number 4. There. What is it? D3-4 first. Let's see. I just want to clean that up a little bit, and it looks like it goes. Oh goodness, I'm assuming it has to go here. I mean, it fits there, so that's where I'm going to put it. Yeah, it fits on in there. I guess the bigger one goes right above it. This guy here, D3-5. I could probably use the box cover, but it's across the way there, and I can't see it. But you could probably use the box cover to help figure this stuff out also. Looks like it goes. No, it's not going to go that way. It looks like, oh, it goes this way. So again, you got to make sure you've got these going in the right direction. Yeah, that fits, and they fit in there. I tell you what, they fit nice and snug. It is a good, clean, nice, good, very quality so far. The instructions are a little iffy, but I think they're kind of supposed to be that way. I think this is supposed to be not quite as straightforward as models that we're used to building, like model cars and stuff, where they tell you exactly how to do everything. What in the heck? How does this? Okay, I know this one goes on this side, and I think that's okay. So there's a beveled edge this side over here. I know you guys can't see this. This piece is so tiny. Just trust me. There's a beveled edge, which I think is going to go towards the outside, towards the world here. I think we're about to find out, and there's a little socket in the back of this. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, right. So now it kind of, let me show you, it bevels into the middle here. So if you're building this at home, that's how you want to orient that. It appears it's all kind of rounding over to the center of this piece, which is kind of, I think goes in the chest. Let me look at the box. Yeah, this is going to go in the chest. Okay. So same thing, but opposite with this guy here. How is that? This way. Yeah, this way. Like, so, I think, oh, I've got it upside down. Here we go. And there it went. Where is goes, I can't even tell which side the little hole part is on. It's this way, I think. And I know you have no idea, you can't see a thing I'm doing. Just trust me, I'm trying to orient this piece in the correct direction, and then it sticks to my finger. For the love of Pete. Here we go. Let's see. We can do this. Get on there. There we go. Again, just a little brute force. I still don't quite have it. I do not want to break any of these pieces. There we go. There we go. All right. I think... Is this camera focusing? I hope the camera's focusing so you guys can see what I've just struggled with there. Okay, so let's got that together. It looks like we apparently just set it to the side, because now we need a D6 and a C117. And I've already forgot what even piece is that. Okay, let's see. That's C2. Is this C1? That's C2. This must be C1. C1. So we need C117. 16, 17, that's this one here. I kind of like that this takes, a little bit of thought process. I also like that it doesn't take, like if you build a model car, I guess unless you build like a snap tight, but if you build a model car or model airplane, you spend, I don't know, 80% of your time just waiting for glue to dry. So I love that these snap together, but they snap together with really good quality. I don't know if you ever built most of your snap type cars, airplanes, all that kind of stuff are very low grade. It's like entry level. They're low grade. This is not. So if you're wanting to build something where basically you can just kind of paint the pieces. I did all this yesterday, let them dry overnight. and now it's just a matter of putting them together. And I think once we have the figure at the end, then we can, we can do our washes, we can do weathering, we can do whatever we want to it, which is kind of a nice. I like this. I like it so far. We'll see how it goes. So we got D1 6. Where is 6 at? Here. Again, it looks like another little kind of joint piece. Okay, come on out of there. All right, and how does this fit together? So let's see, let me clean this up. I do want to try to keep the pieces kind of cleaned up, like so. I don't want anything to bind up on us. Okay. And this, it just goes, it goes this way. So there's a rounded side. This side is rounded. This side is flat. I know you can't see it. The rounded side out. The little tabs on this guy up. And you're supposed to go through here. It's got the end of this piece here is actually mushroomed a little bit, so we're gonna have to really force it through, and then it's got a little mushroom on the end here is gonna hold it in. So this could be a little bit difficult. I'm wondering, I'm sure there's a way, I'm sure there's a trick to this. I'm sure veteran Gundam builders know exactly how to make this happen. Let me see. If I lay it, the problem is we need to go in the round side, so I can't really lay it flat on the table. Oh yeah, this could be a fun chore. Get in there. There it went. Okay, you just work at it. But yeah, so then that end. Oh, man, I wish these pieces weren't so tiny. You could see a little better. That end, the little kind of ballooned out end, holds that piece in nice and tight. Very cool. Very good design there. Okay, now we need. Where's our red parts? We need E2 and E3. What? Oh, sorry. We need E5 and E6. E5 and E6. Here we go. This one here is E6. I'll go and clip it first, or at least try to without clipping the wrong parts. Well, what did I not get? This one. This one. There we go. And what is this, E5? Yeah, and I'm definitely making this up as I go. So if you happen to be watching this video and you're, a veteran Gundam builder or a seasoned Gundam builder, please let me know what I'm doing wrong. I really do want the input, because so far I'm really enjoying this. I love the Gundam style I actually collect. Kind of strangely, not strangely, but incidentally, I collect Gundam NES, so it's actually Famicom, so Famicom and Super Famicom video games. So the original Nintendo game systems from Japan, I actually collect the Gundam games. I think I got that all out, because I love the style. I love the, again, I grew up with Transformers, loving that kind of robot idea, and then the idea of, a big mech that somebody's flying. I don't know. As a child, I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then as an adult, I still collect those kind of that kind of stuff, I guess to say. But specifically the Famicom and Super Famicom Gundam video games from Japan. Anyways, so that is E5 and E6. Oh, and I don't even know if I wrapped up my point with that, but my point was that I need C18. Where's C18? My point with that is that I'd actually like to learn how to build these correctly, because I'll probably build more of them. So if there is, things that I'm doing wrong, please let me know down below. I definitely will not be offended by any comments down below. I take everybody's advice and read it. I read all the comments, because at the end of the day, I want to know what I'm doing. I want to know what I'm doing correctly. But anyways, we need the C18, which is obviously a ball joint. It is going to slide, I have to assume, right in here, into this little slot here. I sure hope this is where it goes. Let's push you all the way back in there, like so. And then we've got the piece we just put together. And oh, I have this upside down. It goes somewhere. I don't know. Where does this go? Oh, here we go. They show us here. Let me show you guys. They actually give us, they give us a picture of how everything is supposed to orient. Okay. So this is this way, and this goes on, what? This goes on top of it. I'm very confused. Is this, what are we looking at here? I have already done this wrong. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. How am I going to get that out of there? Okay, I've got to get that out without breaking it. This could be, man, you have to really pay attention to what you're doing. There we go, it came out. It came out pretty easily. Okay, so actually, I think I had this upside down. So this goes this. I'm going to use this picture here. I'm going to use the finished picture here. This orients this way. This goes down. So I definitely had it the wrong direction. Kind of makes sense because there's a divot right there that this ball joint fits in. It goes down. Come on, get back in there. Goes down that way. Now that gives me room to put this piece up top like so. This piece actually rotates around. I think that, yeah, that is correct in that orientation. And then this goes, it probably only goes one way. Yeah, it goes like this. Is this in here right? Let me double check this. Yeah, that's in there right. Okay. It's just not wanting to fit very well. What? Oh, because I have it upside down. Again, user error as normal. Come on, get on there, get on there. I don't want to break these. I would think you could probably break these little tabs off, and I do not want to do that. Come on. And again, I think they're fitting tighter than they're really supposed to because I've got a layer of paint on them. Get on there. You can. I don't know if you guys can hear that popping, but it's kind of just popping on a little bit. There we go. Now there's definitely a gap left there, but I think it's all the way on. And we've got, it's a little bit dirty here from what's left from the sprues. So I'm gonna clean that up just a hair, and then we'll see how that works out moving forward. All right, so I guess we set that aside. At some point, I guess this is all going to get put together, I suppose. I'm getting like a collection of pieces up here. But we're moving on to 13. We're going to go, I think that says F5. Where's my Fs? It was this sheet here, I believe. F5 is here. Is that the right piece? Yes, it is. Okay. F5, let's click it off. F5, and then I'm here, F4, right next door. There's our timer. Go ahead and turn that off. We're going to finish up, I think we'll finish up this step here. That'll finish up the first page. And yeah, we'll wrap it up for today. What was I doing? F4. Okay, so F4 and then D13. Where is a 3? Here. Yeah, these are much softer plastic pieces. You can't even hear them clip because it's so soft. All right, so let's clean these up just real quick. And I want to let you know that I will be putting all these build videos into their own playlists. So if you want to watch this build, it'll have its own playlist. The Book Nook build that we did previous to this, it'll have its own playlist. I'm actually trying to figure that out right now. I've only been doing YouTube for 5 years. I'm still trying to figure out how it works. I got to try to get playlists put together for these, but there will be a playlist. So if you miss any of these videos, you can always go back and watch them, or if there's parts that you want to rewatch because maybe you're building this at home and you want to see, you know, how did he screw that up? I don't want to screw it up too. You can go back and see how it's done. Actually, we needed 2 of these D13s. So I will be putting them in their own playlist, so make them easier to find. Where's D13? Oh, it's here. Okay. So they will be easier to find, so you can go back and check them out if you need to. I'm sure most people will watch it one time and say, well, that was more than enough. But, you know, how does this... Okay, so these just kind of stack. Oh, I think... Oh, my goodness. This is going to be the death of me. I think each one of these have a little, what I would call a ball joint hole in them. I think one's going to face up, one's going to face down. This is my guess, my best guess. I'm assuming that one will probably face up. This one will probably face down, and then we can have a joint here and a joint there. And then this will encapsulate that. And then there we go. We have another piece. I don't know what any... we can definitely see that this is going to be the body. At some point, this is going to go here. I don't want to... It hasn't told me to actually make that connection, so I don't want to do it yet. Because maybe there's other things that happen. I don't know. But anyways, here's our pieces. Let me know what you think so far. Let me know what you think about this build down below in the comment section. I'm still trying to put together a face cam that'll be up here. I don't know, somewhere around here. I'm still trying to put that together. I've got to try to get a camera. I've also got to work out the logistics of it. Anyways, let me know if that's something you want to see. Let me know what you think of the build so far. And I'm not going to keep you up anymore, guys. I'm not going to hold you up. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Find